Hi everybody, it's David Fleming here from the Toronto Realty blog. I'm down at Queen West. I'm in Lisgar Park, which, if you're not aware, is actually a beautiful little park right in the middle of so many condos. Now, not the topic of today's blog, but I would like to say that I think this park is awesome. I think it's very rare that we actually see green space, or maybe underneath all this snow it's gray space, some concrete, some urban green space. But in any event, it is nice that the city mandated this should be done. What I wanted to talk about today is something I've mentioned before, but let's go back to it. It's about having people looking right into your living room. So we've talked about this before. I've shown you units. I mean, I think 75 Portland's a good example of a U-shaped building. But I wanted to look specifically, let's see up here. Okay, we've got balconies that are overlooking the park. That's great. Up here, you've got some units that, as you can tell, there's nothing over here. You've probably got some great CN Tower views. But ladies and gentlemen, what about this? That's what I wanted to look at. What about this? What about right through here? A gut shot straight draw, a poker player would say. You have on both the left side and the right side, you have hundreds upon hundreds of units that are staring right at each other. Now, there are no balconies, so that's good. It's not like you can hang out there and throw a baseball back and forth. But what you have in between there is maybe 40 feet, 50 feet, 30 feet, I don't know, 40 feet. So how does that affect the value? Now, obviously, if you're in that side of the building and you're facing the CN Tower, you've got a huge premium. But what about here? Forget about the premium, the lack thereof. Forget about the discount. Is it a non-starter? And I had thought about doing a blog earlier in the month about non-starters. Things like units that were home to a smoker. Is that a non-starter? For many people it is. They say they can never get the smell out. What about units that are right smack dab in the middle staring at each other? So I welcome your comments. Let me know if you've had experience with this, either living in one or if you've rented one. I mean, yes, it is true that they could build a building right in front of there, or, you know, probably not here in front of Lisgar Park, but it's always possible in Toronto that when you buy a condo, there could be a building built right in front of you. But what about two buildings together and you've got this gut shot in the middle? Is this a deal breaker, folks?